mean, I've heard some whispers of actually, like, people being particularly motivated, and I think if QuakeCon is 2v2, I think EU's going to come with a very different strategy and approach. So, if Liquid are comfortable now, and they should feel slightly comfortable, but obviously they're going to prepare for whatever event it's going to be, I think EU's going to come with something different next time, and I hope so. Like, I want to see EU do well, and I want to see the competition on both sides of the pond being fantastic. But I feel EU let themselves down a little bit. I say it as in every single team in EU disappointed me enormously at this event. That's not the case. Like, I saw some great stuff from Cyberfight. We saw some fantastic stuff from AMD with Cooler and Latromi. Like, how amazing was it seeing Cooler playing the way he was? I think Toxin's run were okay, but really Silent Step and Claws, although individually they're absolute, like, gods of the game, they weren't quite there with it on that point. And I think Claws, you have to respect what he's capable of doing, but I think he also has to respect what the top players on the other side of the continent, on the other continent, sorry, can do. Anyway, there's plenty of time to talk about that stuff. We are in the Quake Open League. It's the 2nd edition. We're in the first week of games, and it's a round 1 match. We got Phaze, we got Vengeur, we got Corrupted Keep, which is picked by Vengeur, and you can see the champions up at the top. A Visor, Doom, and Nyx. We've got Phaze, and we've got a Visor, Galena, and Doom for Vengeur. And these guys would have just met each other, like, over the weekend. They would have said hi, they would have got to put a face to the name. I wonder if there's going to be newfound respect for these folks. Both of them just kind of used their piercing sight, similar time. Not going to be able to get much from it. So respect at the beginning of this. And these guys are in a group with Wiser and Zron. And because this is a 2nd versus 3rd seed, this is a really important match that both of these guys are going to feel incredibly driven to win. Phaze had a great setup actually with the lightning gun, but he just didn't have the stack to follow it up. I mean, he's kind of moved into the sort of line of sight that Vengeur had with his, ouch, after that hurt, with his rockets. And he got a little bit hungry then. Could have used the Ghost Walk. You know that period, like when you've been away from your computer for many days? And then when you get back to it, when you're looking at video games on your screen, things just look strange. Like, I don't know, it's like nothing is different on any level whatsoever, but things just appear like unusual. I'm not even playing right now, but I've got this like odd sensation looking at the game. Like, I'm gonna get some games going later on with PTS and hopefully I can get rid of that feeling, you know? God, this is so bizarre. Vengeur getting some good damage going with his piercing sight. I know he didn't have the most thrilling of results at DreamHack Tour. He's very, very driven and dedicated dueler at the same time, so he's going to be super, super hungry to get an even better result than last month. He got top 4 last month. He's going to want more. Oh, that rocket. Beast shot right at the end.
Prepare to fight.
Hope to see more Festive Turtle on land. First time I've seen a girl on Quake. Yeah, she was good, right? She was really, really good.
2, 1. Round 2.
And I like totally underestimated Saigib as well. I looked like halfway through the event, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he's like won or come like top 2 at QuakeCon before. Yeah, he's won CTF twice at QuakeCon. The guy is crazy, crazy strong. Oh, Phaze could get himself a kill. He is gonna get those rockets to land. So that's gonna feel good. Getting rid of a Visor. Now we can think about stacking up a bit. Vengeur with his own rockets. Phaze trying to move away. Not quite able to. Items are up. And now we're going to have Doom versus Doom. Oh my god, the rocket. Oh, that is painful. Phaze. That's a good decision for him. Smart move. He should be able to find a couple of health bubbles. I think if he goes over to Tribal, he might find something, but he's got himself on rockets now. He's dropping for health bubbles by having a machine gun, but this could hurt a lot. It does. I think he should have listened out a little bit more for where Vengeur was. It would have been alright. I can see there's questions in chat. I'll try and go through more and more as the stream goes on, guys. Oh my god, another direct rocket. He's watching out in case there's a ghost walk that appears inside of him. But at the moment, Vengeur, like, he looks like he's focusing really, really hard. So this is going to be a tough game for Phaze. But I'm also driven a lot by... Oh, sorry, encouraged a lot by how Phaze was playing. Oh, this hurts. So they played a lot in secrecy, but they still managed to beat Maestro NA. You know, they had a good showing. And, you know, I really hope that Phaze and Picava are motivated to keep on practicing and playing, and not just in 2v2, but individually in duel.
Round 3.
Because these are solid players in the making, and they're like they're the next generation of pros. Oh my god, Vengeur. He did a phenomenal amount of LG damage, and he's got, right, I don't have to go for it all right now, but Phaze, I like the double back to do some further damage. That's a smart move. Almost catching Vengeur off guard, and now the stacks are almost equalized. Oh, stunning rocket again. Phaze can't get back to mega health, but he's done a lot of initiation damage, so Phaze can keep his head in this. He'll be feeling good. I think Phaze has been using Piercing Sight, is that right? Yeah, you can see it's just gone now. LG out. More HP for Vengeur, but he hasn't got the armor to back him up. That good rocket, though, changes things a little bit. So now Mega Health is in. Vengeur's not going to be able to go for it. Phaze hears that he's a nail gun room. He's like, right, well, I'm going to take that. And now I think Phaze has built something really strong for himself. I'll be really impressed if Vengeur's able to take the first frag. Both of them are going to have Piercing Sight. Phaze will probably use his pretty soon. Yep. Oh, and the flawless rocket. Pushing in with Lightning Gun. Phaze is taking quite a bit of damage. Goes through the teleporter, takes another rocket. A direct one. Gonna have to end up going for the mega. He can't go for the mega health. Oh, and the punch through. The lack of health bubbles there meant he couldn't push so confidently onto the mega. He really wanted to stack up before he took the item, but the spawn from Vengeur kind of blocked that pathway for him. And Vengeur's like, right, I know you're weak then if you took that route. I know I took the HP bubbles before. It's all mine. But like, oh my god, Phaze denied the punch. Health still there. Phaze tries to drop for it, but he gets the knockback on the lightning gun. Vengeur realizes that he's greedy for it, uses his higher position very well, and kind of reads that Phaze is, you know, not entirely... I don't know. I don't think Phaze entirely clocked how much is baited in for that item. Vengeur very early for that item. Phaze never actually used the Ghost Walk, which is very good for him. Means he's got a chance to get back into this, but he's got to be careful. Yeah, he's going to use it now. Kind of has to. He's just hiding up a Tri-Bolt. If I was Phaze, I'd keep hiding for a while. Oh my god. Oh no! Uh-oh, uh-oh, this is bad news. Vengeur takes map 1, that's GG. We're going to go over to Awoken next. Yeah, guys, I'll check out all the PTS business afterwards. I think there's definitely stuff that's being changed on it. And I'll sort out those map scores in just a second. Gotta remember, Vale has been dropped from the pool for this month of Quake Open League, And we're bringing in Awoken, of course. What were some other good stories from Tour? There was definitely more. Trying to think. I have like a sort of top 5 in terms of what I enjoyed the most. Hang on, I've actually got to get this game started. I think one of the great things was seeing Bass playing well, because he's got such a weird setup, like really, really strange setup. I don't know if it's like super high sensitivity or super high acceleration or something like that. But it's like he moves his hand 2 inches and he's just like his crosshair's gone almost 360. It's so like fast and twitchy the way that he plays. And seeing him, you know, feeling good on land, smiling, enjoying it. I mean, it was really, really cool to see. And getting top six in like a lineup of that many those players, that is wild. He got the same position as Virtus Pro. Base uses claws set. Is that true? That is interesting. It looked faster than claws even.
Prepare for draft.
Right, well. We are in the champion picks here. Yeah, that is pretty high. I don't know if that's as high as Rafa. Rafa might have it even higher, Axel. I thought it was point... okay, that makes a lot of sense there. Vengeur thinking, what does he want to pick? 0.17. 0.17. Can someone give me 0.90? 0.19. 4.9 from Rowley. Alright, he won the bidding. 4.9. Yeah? Someone want to give me even more than 4.9? 10.5. Whoa! Q, E, and R. What are the initial keybinds? Wait, I'm lost. Anyway, we can move into the game. Ooh, it looks funny on the screen. Move it back to here. Looks better. So there's map 2, guys, in round 1 of this Quake Open League. There might be a game that I can head straight over shortly after, but I'll see if that one gets sorted. I'm relying on Velocity for that. Do make sure there are other games going on at the same time. You can check out the other streamers that are happening. I think there are players that are streaming their games. I'm gonna take actually a quick look while I'm looking at this match just to see what is everything that we have. Yeah, Cyberfight, that's Velocity stream. Oh my god, the rocket. How does he make these directs land? That's crazy. Also, a big shout out to Zron, who just got home an hour ago. And I mean, like, from France. He was traveling over... Oh, what? He's alive still! He's alive! And he got... and he got out somehow. I do not know how he did that. Yeah, I think Garpy's streaming right now, too. He's streaming his matches. We got Open Cyber League streaming. Quick Champions Germany streaming. Might even be Cooler streaming. I don't know. Oh, Vengeur does manage to find Phaze in the end. Catches him out over by Mega. But yeah, Zron, he got his flight cancelled. He got delayed until this morning, where he flew. Then he flew to Poland. And then he flew to, I think it's called Lviv or something in Ukraine. He got home an hour ago, he barely slept, and he's now going straight into playing his Quake Open game. So I hope you guys can, there's another nice clip from Vengeur. I hope you guys can go over to his stream and give him some love for doing what he has. His stream is twitch.tv/Zronya. That's XRONYA. But he deserves really Many, many prizes. Special stickers, badges, everything. Anyway, we are in round 2. Vengeur managing to lock down the first. Oh my god, he's getting these rockets again to land. Phaze trying to dodge them. He hasn't got Mega near him. Oh, but the rail. He's not able to deal with the pressure right now. He has got a Strog, which I noticed last round, but it wasn't something he was able to do too much with. Why did I delay his flight? It wasn't me, I promise. I promise. This is like determination right now for Vengeur. He's just not messing around at all. Everything is super serious from him. He's hitting everything he needs to. Phaze is kind of playing us into his hands a little bit with that piercing sight. There we go. I want to see something from... Oh, this could be good. Did he find him? Yeah. Oh, he just hit the wall. That's a shame. Because I think Vengeur was not enormously stacked then. I think Quake, the twitch.tv/Quake Champions Germany is streaming all Killson games this evening. So he's got 2 matches between, I think one of his opponents is Slip and the other one is, I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, definitely go check them out if you want to see some Killson games. Oh, he got locked out. No, he's got no more rocket ammo. It's a nightmare. But he does hit a good rail. Oh my god, Phaze. Fortunate to have survived that. Found some rockets here. That will help out a lot. Good rocket. And the rail's good. That's a tough shot to go for. I don't know if you can go for that one. Oh my god. He's done so much damage now. Oh, the rocket. Oh, he's not happy about that. You can tell. I mean, ultimately, I think it was a... Oh, no! Phaze! He'd done such a good series of plays as well, and he couldn't get it.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Dahang laughing at the mediocrity of this Strog play, like, ha! See what I did to claws and silence it. Now that was war there. He just IDGAF'd that. And that was good. This heavy's not up for a second, so if he can secure this. Yeah, it's piercing side up. He might have just caught whiff of the legs. No. Let's see exactly. Perfect rocket. Another one's followed good. LG switch would have been way better, nicer from him actually. Woo, that flick. That flick would have got him another kill. He's actually going to hold on here. Does he have timing on... He doesn't have timing on Mega, otherwise he would have just gone for it, I think. Or does he? He sees it. He wants it. He should have an understanding that Heavy was just taken. I hope he does. You should be able to pick up the clues necessary to know what the rotation of the items will look like. LG rush. It's nice. That's a great rocket. He's standing in Heavy in roughly the right time, actually. He does back off at it nicely. Rail now. Overcompensate for that shot a bit with his aim. It's like oversteer with the rail. Now he's got the knowledge that he wants. Oh no! Fluffed it. He can still push on it though. He's not got any more rockets left. I'd really like him to pick up rockets, because if he goes into another fight and tries to use rockets and it fails, I'm going to be very unhappy. Vengeur's just taken 2 items. Oh, amazing shot. Oh, the rail's not there. Phaze. I mean, it's not like you have to land those kind of shots, but you do yourself a lot of favors if you can just be patient with that a bit. Again, he's hitting some good follow-up rockets, which is helping a lot, but he's totally off the map in terms of control. That's it. I was scared he wasn't going to land that, but he got there in the end. Can he rush heavy in time? He's got that. He could be looking at getting his first round in a second. That, again, is going to be a relief. You should hear the jumping around of the Galena. See, he's playing a much slower game now. This is less like Phaze, but it's helping him a lot. It looked like he felt a little bit more uncomfortable earlier on. Algae would be a nice push, actually. He could have gone in there and done okay. If he just stayed on like the edge of the algae range, would have been very, very good. But Vengeur's just landed some pretty sick rails. And now, all of a sudden, a comeback in this round is very much possible. That's a good shot. Going in with rockets now, but he could have overshot it a bit. Gets one rail, but Vengeur, the perfect weapon to have out. Let's go over to him. He's got a minute to make it back in this. Phaze has now got Doom out. He's trying to get control of Mega, which he's now taken.
1 minute warning.
Yo, thanks very much, Flo. What did I miss out on? Battle Gandhi. Good name. You know what? I'm glad if everyone's getting good games. That's perfect for me. Phaze wants to get the hell out of there. Didn't feel too safe getting away when the rail angle could have taken him. There you go. Back into control of some items. Oh. Oh, he walked past him! Phaze, he's able to crawl around. He's just trying to buy himself a few seconds. I like the move from Phaze. Rocket, then move away. Did good damage. But Vengeur, he just wants to go forward on this. This is the rail though. These shots missed is hurting him a lot. And now the Berserker's been used. He just jumps out the map. Phaze is on the board. I'm glad for Phaze. Let's see if we can carry it on.
Prepare to fight.
This is Phaze's map pick.
Round begins in 3.
Yeah, gruesome. I can't wait to check out the PTS. I'll be checking out in about an hour and about an hour possibly. Phaze needs to get out of here. Rockets though are good. I like actually the double back is kind of good. I can't get the final rocket to hit. Vengeur hasn't got steady control right now considering his stack. Phaze, if you can get a weapon, could do some good damage just because there's also no ability from Vengeur. Oh, one punch. Can you get him to the next? He's being very, very careful. Vengeur picking up heavy though. Annoying. I do like that Phaze actually backed off and didn't overcommit with a punch. Even though he could have been successful if he landed that punch, it was probably only a 10 to 30% chance of working. Great shot from Phaze actually, considering Vengeur had the piercing sight out. Pushing of the algae is going to hurt a lot. Rocket misses a bit. Phaze got a chance to get out of here. He might find another health bubble. Well, actually, never mind Phaze. It's Vengeur that wants to get out of here. Got bad news for Phaze. He wants to get the Mexican. Oh, that rail was almost got to. Picked up mega health. And Phaze should know now that piercing sight is gone. This is a good trap. Very good trap. Goes over the punch and hits the next one. Let's go, Phaze. Let's go. Switch across. manually. Oh, the dunk rocket. Now we can get control of heavy, which is going to help a lot. Oh, he's just cocked up his jump a little bit, but that's okay. You should have just heard him across there. This is nice. He knows he can play the corners a little bit more because there's no visor to go up against. He moves away at the right time, actually. I like to see a bit of slow play too. And this is something that Phaze hasn't been doing a lot in the early stages of Quake Champions, but something he's a bit more comfortable doing now. Perfect shot. Really, really perfect. And this is the first rocket, but he gets another punch off. They're going to chase each other a bit. Vengeur's getting out of here, though. Oh, no. Another punch from him. Oh, my God. Ah. That's a little bit of a freak out there. Oh, the rocket. He gets it. The 100 damage, I think that was, too. Jesus. It's going to feel good for Phaze because Vengeur was landing loads of those shots on him earlier. He might be able to finish this round now. It's perfect. Nice, nice, nice. Everything's perfect. It's the word of the stream.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Alright, Phaze. Keeping it competitive right now. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, even for a piercing sight rail, that's pretty tasty. Knows that piercing sight's going to be down for a bit, even if the hourglasses are taken. Sees that they're gone, it's like, right, well, watch out, because the piercing sight could come back any moment. Piercing sight's gone. Does he know that though? Ooh. He rushed that angle. He gave up that information that he's just used piercing sight a little bit too soon, but gets 100 damage after. Vengeur's focus doesn't look as strong as it was before. Very brave challenge from Phaze. Oh my god, he goes in for the other rail. Phaze is feeling it right now. Oh, the punch hits one, but the direct isn't going to stop him. He didn't see that Vengeur was so close. Alright, we've got Doom on the other side. Oh, that rocket hurts. Can't really move very easily. Piercing sight to get out. Oh, I think he looked for the health bubble, but I don't know if it was there. It surely can't have been. He's only got machine gun. He's so weak now. Trying to get out. The rush. I think he slightly underestimated the stack, but it's in the end going to be Vengeur going 3-2, taking his round 1 match. So really, really nicely done by him. Why is that doing that? Is that okay? Yeah. Alright, hopefully that's fine. Alright, alright, alright.